Halo guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oh my god, long time no see. Okay guys, we will study and before that, we will pray together. Pray begin. Amin. Okay, before we study, I will share screen first for okay. Today we will learn about mammals. The topic what we will today is definition, morphology, characteristic, and classification. So the definition of mammals, the word mammals is a creation of Carl Linnaeus. Mammals come from the Latin word mamma, which means nipple. The word was first put forward in 1758. Mammals are known and called mammals because mammals suckle their child. Mammals have mammary glands as a food source. Most mammals reproduce by giving birth to their child, but there are some mammals that do not give birth or lay eggs. Mammals of this type, called monotremes, have many mammary glands but no nipple. Therefore, there are monotremes are still classified as mammals. Okay, the characteristic of mammals. The first is has mammary glands. Second, has a backbone or vertebrae. Third, has limbs to move like swimming, running, and holding something. It has hair to cover whole body. It has nails, claws, or the fingers. Has different type of teeth. Has a lung respirator. It has heart organ. Must breathe by giving birth for viviparous and some reproduce by laying eggs for ovoviviparous. And the last is has a place for embryo development. The morphology animals of mammals has occipital. Mammals have two knobs at the base of the skull that enter into uppermost neck. Most other tetrapods have only one. And jaw point. Most mammals have a mandibular bone that attach to the bones of the skull cap and form a joint. The teeth. Mammals have a layer animal which is present on the surface of the teeth. The animal layer is composed of prems, solid elongate rod-shaped structure. The fur. Mammals have fur of different shapes and types. Each type of mammal's hair has its own function, but generally the function of mammalian fur is sensory, camouflage, protection, and waterproofing. Some mammals that live in tropics have fur the same length as Arctic mammals. Third, middle ear. Mammals can hear by means of sound which is carried from the eardrum by a chain of three bones, the incus and stapes. The reproductive system. Mammals are gonochoric. What is gonochoric? Okay, the gonochoric is a giving birth with male or female genitals, in contrast to hermaphrodites. Male mammals have penis, which is used for urination and fertilization. And female have a clitoris, labia majora, labia minora on the outside of their genitals. The mammary glands in female mammals are the main source for newborns for her babies. Unlike other species, although some nipples, unlike mammals, they have mammary glands. And biological system, the majority of mammals have 7 vertebrae. All mammalian brains have a neocortex, and this is the unique area to mammals. Mammalian lungs are shaped like a sponge or honeycomb. The mammalian heart is divided into 4 chambers, 2 upper and 2 lower atria. The heart with 4 chambers separates and ensures blood can flow in the right directions. The skin of mammals consists of 3 layers: the epidermis, the dermis, and the last is hypodermis. The epidermis of mammalian skin serves as a water-resistant layer. And fun fact, the mammalian is sexual dimorphism. In most mammals, the males are larger than the females. Our males fight over females. Females of larger mammals have lower productive rates than smaller ones. This suggests that fecundity selections prefer females that are smaller in most mammals. Okay, the next topic is classifications of mammals. According to mammal species of the world, the class of mammals is divided into 29 orders. There are several orders that are common and important to know. There are Artiodactyla, Proboscidea, Carnivore, Rodentia, Perissodactyla, Cetaceans, Lagomorpha, after that, Chiroptera, Sirenia, Monotremes, and Primates. The first is Artiodactyla. The example of the orders Artiodactyla, anyone? Did you know? The example is giraffe, but pig, camel, cow, goat is the example, the other example of Artiodactyla. The next is Proboscidea. The example of Proboscidea is elephant. The next is carnivore. The order carnivore is the orders who members that are meat eaters. The example like lion, cat, dog, bear, and etc. The next is rodentia. Rodentia is the type of mammal that has active front teeth or is always growing. The example like hamsters, guinea pig, like that. After that, Perissodactyla. The example of Perissodactyla is zebra. The next is Cetaceans. Cetacea is an order whose members are large marine animals. The example is whale. The next is Lagomorpha. The example of Lagomorpha is rabbit. The next is Chiroptera. The order Chiroptera has flight membranes and this is nocturnal. Anyone? Do you know what the example? The example of Chiroptera is bat. The next is Surania. Surania is an order whose members have large body size. The example is dugongs. After that is monotremes. The example of monotremes is platypus. The next and the last is primates. Anyone? Maybe it's already familiar to our ears, right? And the example of primates is simpanse, orangutan, and etc. Okay, thank you guys for your time and for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.